What's going on, y'all? Travis here, back with another Bridgerton episode. This is going to be the third episode of the first season. Let's go. Oh, that is so pretty. What a pretty set. What a pretty face. My subtitles.
Dearest gentle reader, those who marry in haste must repent at leisure. A sentiment that is shared by Miss Daphne Bridgerton has apparently rejected 3 proposals.
Damn, you popular.
Somebly showing admirable forethought in her deliberations. She is still waiting on the only suitor of note.
But he made a vow. He made a vow to his dad.
Our plan has worked thus far.
In the grand battle of the season, I am your trusted general.
Wellington could only hope for a soldier so brave.
And handsome.
True. You right. I love her. She's just a cute little nug.
Some prince is coming to London. Something must hold his interest.
Nothing. Sorry, bud.
Anything. How long does it take for a letter to arrive from Spain?
It must be terribly difficult to get letters in and out. You must be patient. Surely he will write back to you soon. Or perhaps, even better, he's already making his way back to you here.
Penelope Featherington, what did I tell you about cavorting with the expectant? Out.
You cannot hide me away forever.
No, I cannot. You are to re-enter society at once and find yourself a husband.
I do not want
What
to.
you want became immaterial long ago. You shall wed. To be fitted for a new wardrobe. It's about time you dressed in the family colours anyway.
You guys have family colors?
Have you thought about with whom you would like to dance at tonight's ball?
Lord Weaver is a fine dancer.
What about the Duke?
The Duke has not proposed, Mamma. I am still considering my best course. And Lord Hardy is a fine option.
You must simply marry the man who feels like your dearest friend.
Well, how very simple indeed.
God, just when he walks in a room.
Is my general ready for battle?
I was born ready. Call me the general, yet you were the first to draw blood.
Miss Bridgerton,
Bad guy, I think.
I was
right?
wondering if you might do me the honor of a dance.
Must I share your attention with every moon-eyed dandy, Miss Bridgerton?
Only the charming ones, Your Grace.
Oh, he's okay. I could live with
A
that.
jealous suitor, well done. Tell me, my lord, do you prefer the city or the country?
I suppose I've never thought of it.
I am partial to the country, but there are certainly advantages to both. Where do you see yourself settling?
Another excellent question.
Did you not prepare?
Well, I do
Have
hope you're not too
opinions?
spellbound to chat.
Did you know I purchased my first landau when I left Oxford?
Wow.
I keep that at my ancestral home. It's really quite large. Much larger than most others in the area.
Fascinating.
My family and I are exceptionally close.
I'm quite the same with my own.
My mother will reside with me and my new bride.
Oh, well, that's a good
Does
way
your father have
to,
anything to say about that?
It was his idea.
yes, so it's gonna be a no for me, dog.
Not much of a pair. She and the Duke are a love match.
Nonetheless, you must remind the Duke to actually propose.
He can't.
I would not worry,
He
Lady
made
Bridgerton.
a
Look at
vow.
them. They are clearly attached. The prince is from Prussia. I just caught his eye.
Love Russia. I do not even know him.
They do not need to know it. You know how this works, Daphne. Was it not you who wrote the book on the very subject?
I'll watch as Miss Cowper lowers her eyes. So demure. Now she will look up at him ever so quickly and then allow her fan to slowly sweep across her bosom. For one is much too timid to ever meet His Royal Highness's piercing gaze. Oh, now he will kiss her hand.
I do believe he just told Miss Cowper that her gown is exquisite. He is here to tell every lady the very same thing.
This is the young lady I was telling you about. The season's diamond.
So lovely to meet you, Miss Bridgerton. Your gown, it is exquisite.
Damn.
My apologies.
No apology necessary.
Perhaps a small one.
Her hair is very large.
Entirely your
How
fault.
does one manage to make such a terribly unbecoming sound while laughing? Well, now you were just making it look easy. Might I have this dance?
Side eye, okay.
Hello? The shop has closed?
Bloody Elsie! You're scared my wits.
Heaven forbid someone discover you consort with the most notorious opera singer in all of London.
You know you are always welcome here.
But I shall find an arrangement with another gentleman.
Yeah, she's pretty hot.
We will not think of him.
This is beautiful work.
Not that it will help her get an offer. Not even my finest silks will compensate for that sneer. I could make you something out of the same fabric.
Should think it an odd twisted colour for me. I am no innocent debutante.
Would you prefer to sit around simpering over your needlework? You and I make our own way in the world.
Which is why I shall find myself a wealthy gentleman to keep me in high fashion.
And where might you find such a paragon of dishonour?
Indeed, I am inclined to investigate the provenance of such lucky dice.
Perhaps a common element is you, after all.
Restraint, I fear, is not among Lord Featherington's skills.
Neither is gambling. Proved you remain capable of laughing again in my presence.
You cannot fault me for being doubtful of your intentions.
I would never make a fool of a lady, and certainly not one such as your sister.
You are respectful, and yet I know you have no intention of marriage.
Well, he didn't lie to him. Ooh.
Excuse me?
You look exceedingly familiar to me, my lord. Might I have seen you at the opera? I perform there. Might I entice you to take in one of my performances sometime soon? Perhaps tomorrow night?
Oh. What are you going to be performing?
Sister, whatever you doing?
I could not sleep. I thought a bit of warm milk might help matters.
Should I ring for a servant?
No. Would you like to join me?
How annoying,
We should
ringing
like
someone
it.
just so you can have
Excellent
some
idea.
warm milk. Rude. I'm
Well,
glad she didn't, though.
go on.
That says a lot about you, I think,
Me?
Daphne.
Well, I should not know how to do it.
You believe I should?
Even though you don't know how to light the damn stove.
Cold milk, then.
Most refreshing, given the heat.
Are you going to drink all of that?
I ask you a question? It is about the Duke.
What about the Duke?
Do you know the reason he is so opposed to marriage?
Daff.
Surely you must know things.
The things I know are certainly not for your ears.
She's falling for the Duke, and I don't
Foolish
blame
of
her,
me to ever even wonder about
because
such a
he's
thing.
a snack.
He barely knew his father, never knew his mother. Not one sibling. The Duke grew up quite differently than us, Daff. He spent his entire life alone.
How very sad.
You must not concern yourself with his troubles. You must simply know some people are not meant to be together, no matter how much we might wish otherwise.
I see. Thank you, brother, for the milk.
Milk is making my tum-tum hurt.
We'll have to do this again sometime.
I have always thought that an appreciation of the arts lifts us beyond mere animals. It stirs the passions and moves the spirit and inspires more newsworthy pursuits. A new wing is to be opened today where several attractions will be on display.
Oh.
The lovely Miss Marina Thompson, recovered from her mysterious illness, finally rejoined the season.
Miss Thompson has a fondness for cake. A reducing diet will work wonders for her, I'm sure.
Oui, madame.
Of course, there is today's royal attraction as well, Prince Friedrich of Prussia.
He looks familiar.
Could this be the reason a certain language tutor has been seen visiting Cowper House all week?
Miss Anna Vaughan speaks several languages, I hear. Miss Mary Egglesfield, now she's meant to be quite the read.
I could have stayed home and read Lady Whistledown.
Oh, are we ever going to meet her? Whistle
It is
down?
terribly familiar,
Lady
yet I am sure
Whistle down?
this is the first time I've seen it.
It was done by a man who sees a woman as nothing other than a decorative object.
Human vases. I think my mamma is calling me.
She's busy with Miss Thompson.
But I will return shortly. Wait here.
Lord Middlethorpe, you simply must meet Miss Marina Thompson.
The pleasure is mine.
Entirely.
Marina,
Penelope.
I just had a brief question to ask Marina.
No, now is not the time, Penelope.
I certainly was not addressing you.
I do not believe that I have ever met such a lovely girl with such an ugly countenance.
Well, damn.
And you clearly do not understand the gravity of your situation. That will need to change.
She's so pretty, though. So fucking pretty. I swear I've
Bridgerton.
seen this guy in something.
Your Highness,
I was hoping to see you today.
were you?
Seems the art is not the only beautiful thing on display at present.
Oh,
Are you
okay.
enjoying
He's
your
got
time
the
here in
pickup
London?
lines.
It has always been one of my favorite cities. Have you traveled much? I think you would love the music of Vienna. Miss Bridgerton?
You should make your rounds, Your Highness. I believe there is a gaggle of young ladies waiting for your favor. Delightful to see you. What are you doing hiding away in here?
Enjoying some culture.
You are receiving glowing reviews from Whistledown. Is it awful that I'm enjoying it?
Does
My
anybody have,
wild
like,
jealousy.
a short
Fooling
last
Lady
name like
Whistledown. She knows everything
Smith?
about everyone, even the Queen.
Jackson?
I'm utterly convinced that we are mad for each other.
We are awfully
Thomas?
Indeed we are.
clever. Excessive pride
Michaels?
suits you.
Pride is a sin, Your Grace.
One of the lesser sins, but do not worry. We must all start somewhere.
You are not half as shocking as you think you are. This one is yours too.
You sound surprised.
It's not at all like the others you donated, is it?
The others are, well, they were to my father's tastes. If Lady Danbury is to be believed, this one was a favourite of my mother's. I have never understood why.
It is very beautiful. It reminds me of waking up in the country. First thing in the morning, I have not yet spoken to a soul. I look outside the window and it is serene. As if I could be the only person left in the world, and yet somehow I am not lonely. I am comforted, at peace. The others are certainly very grand and impressive, but this one is intimate.
Oh. And we're getting a little touchy. Got a little touchy. Love. Y'all love each other.
Cressida
That's love.
swooned, and Prince Friedrich caught her.
Water?
Yes, water, please.
I dare say it's the
my
most
God.
romantic thing I've ever seen.
Chapter 6, I believe. We ought to up our game.
Oh.
Shall I set course for the opera, Your Grace?
No. We'll be straight home tonight instead.
I shall be locking up now, miss.
Are you sure there are no gentlemen lingering about the gallery?
Nope.
The modern young lady must display a miscellany of talents in her quest for a suitor, an accomplished musician, and an expert in the art of the swoon. Of course, not everyone has fallen victim to the royal fever. One diamond seems quite immune.
Making this author wonder if the crown has lost its luster.
God, her, I
shall
could
certainly
like
not make
listen
allowances
to
for
it
it.
all
That actually means a king.
fucking day.
Where on earth do they keep him anyway?
Tell me a story all the time, please.
The Bridgerton girl is the incomparable of the season. There is no more suitable a match for you on English shores.
Miss Bridgerton is a delightful young lady. But if this gossip sheet is correct, then her heart is already spoken for.
As long as her hand remains free.
Oh.
You are a prince. Charm her. Oh, enough, I beg of you.
Well, perhaps you should join me. Well, you will need to be proficient on the pianoforte soon enough.
On second thought, continue. You will frighten away the Duke, the Prince, and any other eligible suitor.
And you would wish that upon me, would you?
To get Mama's attentions focused on you instead of me, I might.
You can take your reading outside. You never see things from my perspective. You are not the only one with troubles, Eloise. You have no idea what it... Does not matter.
Is it an original? Did you compose it yourself?
In a manner of speaking.
What is the name of it?
It does not have a name.
Every song has a name.
It is just a song, Eloise.
If you need to practice, then do so. Just come up with a name for it at least.
Ew. Rats just hanging out in the middle of the street.
Why have you brought me here? Because I wanted you to see your future firsthand. This is what your life will be if you do not agree to be married. It's terribly presumptuous of you to think that a visit to this neighborhood, who happen to be less fortunate than yourself, would ever sway me to change my mind.
Look at the children then. Look. What, my dear, might you have to say about them?
I believe it is you who should heed me. I have a man who loves me.
Why is he not here?
Because he's fighting in Spain. I have written to him
Condition.
beautiful love letters.
And has he written back to you ever since informing him?
Nope.
Many men make declarations of love when they want to make love. But rare is the man whose love remains true when the consequences of lovemaking are brought to his attention.
Jade. Shady lady. Shady lady.
So Miss Cowper has finally found her match. Perhaps it'll keep that horrid mother of hers off her back.
Ooh. Oh,
Perhaps not.
God.
Anthony
The
Bridgerton.
Duke in red.
Serious man that
I
he is.
just love
Let a farm animal into your dormitory.
my favorite
Why ever would
color
you put
on
up
him.
with such pranks?
He's my friend.
My mother told me something curious the other day, that one should marry one's dearest friend.
He's suggesting I marry your brother.
No. Is that truly what marriage is all about? Friendship.
I imagine it's a good start.
You
My
two
word.
should just get
I thought we were
married.
trying to organize a militia.
What I mean is, there are other things, physical, or perhaps intangible, that bring a couple together.
Yes, of course, there's more to a marriage, physical and intangible.
But how can something be both physical and intangible when they are indeed quite the opposite? You are beastly. Never mind.
I'm laughing at the absurdity of how little mothers tell their daughters. Well, I'm certainly going to tell you.
Why not?
This is not my place.
In any real courtship, yes. But you are not a real suitor, are you?
Yes, he is.
So how am I ever to find a proper husband if I do not even know what I'm to be searching for?
You will know when you know.
I thought we were friends.
Daphne.
Simon, tell me. Tell me.
All right. What happens between a husband and a wife is a natural continuation of what happens at night.
At night? What happens at night?
When you are alone.
When I am sleeping.
Not when you are sleeping. When you touch yourself.
Ah!
You do Touch yourself. When you are alone, you can touch yourself. Anywhere in your body, anywhere that gives you pleasure.
Simon!
A feeling you particularly enjoy.
Oh,
you can carry on with that.
And think of me
grows.
while you're doing it.
And
That's what he wants to
reach
say.
The pinnacle, a release. And that should help you.
Well, all right. And then you're going to end the conversation with that word?
There's all this time you were spending with Miss Bridgerton.
Oh, my God.
A prolonged courtship is one thing, but now it is very clear that Daphne Bridgerton has caught the attention of Prince Friedrich. If you have designs upon the girl, Friedrich can disappear for all I care. But if you are merely dallying with her, she would be a fool, and I would never forgive you your carelessness. And we both know I taught you better than that.
No, but it's like an arrangement. Chillax.
I found bits of your sketchbook in the fireplace.
The drawings in that sketchbook were abominable. I could not stand to look at them.
Yes, I believe that is why they call it a sketchbook. I write in my diary, which is not the same as writing. If you enjoy drawing but need practice, then practice. Find a young lady to act impressed. If you desire the sun and the moon, all you have to do is go out and shoot at the sky. Some of us cannot. Look no further than Lady Whistledown. She must hide away and publish under a false name.
Because if anyone knew who Whistledown truly was, she'd be strung up for what she said.
Whistledown is a woman, therefore she has nothing.
Have
And
we met
still,
her?
she writes. You're a man, therefore you have everything. Do it. Be bold. At least that way I can live vicariously through you.
Eloise, are you Lady Whistledown? You're an accomplished writer, and you certainly know everyone else's business. You'd have my full
she?
support and admiration either way, sister. So, is it you?
No. Though if it were, do you honestly think that I'd admit it?
Nope. It is her. It is her. Maybe. I don't know. Ooh. Oh, okay. We gon' okay.
You finished. How lovely.
So
I do hope you've finally given it a name.
she
So, I was thinking, I would say ice flavors here are divine, yes, but well, perhaps the two of
I
us.
shall not be joining you today, Miss Bridgerton. Nor tomorrow, or longer for that matter.
Oh.
You now have a bevy of suitors at your disposal, and I have been afforded great relief from mammas and daughters alike in order to conduct my affairs in peace. Thus, our arrangement has succeeded. Our ruse should hereby need to end.
Have I done
he
something
is
wrong?
establishing
Then tell me
feelings
why.
and he's afraid of them.
He is perfect for you.
This is about our conversation
I
yesterday.
must apologize for that. I am and always will be a rake, so before I corrupt you any further...
I assure you, I'm quite capable of deciding the bounds of my own propriety. I thought you and I were friends.
We were never friends. I do not believe there could be a
That's
more ridiculous
mean.
notion than that of us ever. The young lady barely out of her leading strings. You were a convenience. A diversion. A pretty one at that, but nothing more. Now that I have concluded my business in town, I shall be moving on. I suggest you do the same. You will be very happy with your prince.
Rude.
Let's bring forward our plans to vacate England. But your grace, you still have some business to be... I wish to leave.
Let me happen, miss. Miss.
Leave me be, Rose.
Oh, is he about to go? He about to go meet up with her? Is that really her singing? She's hot though. That'd be really annoying to like do that while all those people are talking. Damn. Damn.
Gentleman is here for you.
Oh. 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 Don't look so excited.
What do I owe this unexpected visit? What is it this time? What is the Viscount Bridgerton seeking to escape tonight? I do not sit here merely waiting for your visits. I have plans of my own to attend.
With the Duke?
My affairs
Ooh.
are no longer your concern.
Your vindictiveness is noted.
The Duke has not called on me, and I'm not consorting with any friend of yours. It is not surprising in the least to know that you are only here because you are jealous.
I'm not here because I'm jealous.
Goodbye, my lord.
I'm here because I miss you.
Ooh. Oh.
I cannot think of anything else.
Not the breathing on the neck. Oh yeah, see, people get all hot and bothered when you do that.
Your position in life remains unchanged, and so too does mine. You are the Viscount. You shall marry, sire and heir, and guard your family, and I shall always be the woman you may love in darkness, but never in the light of day. You have made me promises before, and I believe them.
Yeah, you tell them. Don't buy it. Don't buy the shit.
I cannot be your fool again.
Yeah, good on you.
Marinette is here. A letter from Spain. It must be from Sir George. He's written back to you. Well, what does he say? What has happened? Marina, has he been wounded?
He pretends there was nothing between us.
Oh.
How do you mean?
He says he desires nothing more to do with me or my situation. That he had no part in it.
That sucks. Is it a fake letter?
It would seem our efforts were not in vain.
Oh my god, you assholes.
We'll make certain you place the letters just the way we found them beneath Miss Thompson's pillow. If he should return, I can say with certainty he will not be coming to collect her.
Damn it.
We have done what is right.
No!
And now she is protected.
Y'all
Now,
suck.
draw my arches lower. Otherwise I'll have a look of constant astonishment on my face all day.
That's messed up. That is messed up. So what is she gonna do with her situation?
Beautiful, dearest. Ah, Lady Bridgerton?
Lady Cup.
It is a good thing Daphne is so taken by the Duke.
Well, thank you.
Cressida would never have a hope with the prince if your Daphne went for him.
Oh.
You can put that dress away, Rose.
Are we not attending the ball this evening?
But I shall wear the white and silver instead. And my hair, will you do it just the way you like, with the circlet of jewels and flowers? Good.
Aw.
That is what they want.
You gonna go after the prince?
Will you be joining us at tonight's ball?
I have accepted the invitation. What is this?
These are names, single, eligible young ladies, all from excellent families.
I shall consider your suggestions. Thank you.
I said I'd consider it.
Was there something else?
What time do you have? You were just checking your father's old watch when I caught you, yes? 'Tis a lovely heirloom.
It is 1:45.
It's quite late indeed. At any rate, do let me know who I should introduce you to, my dear. Time, as we both know, is certainly of the essence.
Shade. She is a shady lady. Shady lady. Oh, that is a look. Come on, lavender hair.
It rolls right off the tongue, does it not?
How lovely to see you back with us. Might I have your next dance?
I'd be delighted, my lord.
Thompson is a nice short last name.
I've decided to leave England earlier than expected. Apologies, Lady Danbury, but I believe it is time for me to go.
You fool.
Oh.
Are you feeling all right, dearest?
Exceptionally.
Wow. Beautiful. Oh, she looks pissed. Damn. Ooh. Ooh. Sideburns, man, I can't.
Miss Bridgerton, I simply must have your first dance.
It would be an honor, Your Highness.
Yes.
Could it be true? Now appears this treasure is set to join the likes of the Queen's crown jewels themselves. The Duke of Hastings, I hear, was left looking rather tongue-tied, as Miss Bridgerton seems to have finally grown tired of waiting for him. Or perhaps the young miss has simply traded up.
Oh,
Surprising?
traded up.
Quite. Why settle for a duke when one can have a prince?
I mean, that could be a true question. But have you seen the Duke, though? Have you seen the Duke? That's probably why you would settle for the Duke over the Prince. Even though the Prince is a pretty good looking guy, too. So I think, you know, if it's one of either of them, I'd be down. I'm cool with it. I would go either way. Slightly more the Duke, though, let's be real. By slightly, I mean, like, definitely more the Duke. But the Prince, I mean, yeah, it is what it is. I love this show. I like it so much more than I thought I was going to, and I can't wait to see what happens next. I think these episodes are just, they're paced so well. I think it flows so smoothly. They don't feel too long. They don't feel too short. I think it's great. I could see why everybody loves it. So let me know what y'all thought about this one. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.